Eating out? This is what to look out for if you have diabetes. One of the biggest hassles of having diabetes is that you need to constantly monitor what you're eating, and the effect it has on your blood sugar levels. If you eat at home or pack your own food for lunch when you're at work, you'll know exactly what you're eating and how it will affect your blood glucose. However, when dining out, it can be difficult to judge just how much carbohydrates or sugar a dish contains. The effect it will have on your blood glucose will only be a rough estimate on your part. So, how do you cope with this? It all depends on the severity of your condition. If your diabetes is bad, it'll be best to bring your own food. You really do not have much of a choice here, because things are at a level where utmost care is required. Even if you're wearing an insulin pump or you're ready with insulin, your diet will need to be healthy. We all know that the food you get when dining out is generally less than healthy. If your diabetes is manageable, you can eat out, but it'll be a good idea to study the menu thoroughly. See if you can tell what ingredients are being used. The goal is to minimize your consumption of refined carbs and sugar. The fat and salt content of the dish should be low too. You can always tell the staff at the restaurant to use less oil and salt when preparing your food. When you get your dish, make a rough guess as to how many calories it is, and take note of the carbohydrate portions. Almost always, it's the carbs that are the biggest culprit when it comes to spiking your blood sugar. If your dish is meat and potatoes, enjoy the meat but skip the potatoes, or ask the restaurant to replace it with some green vegetables. If the dish has rice, pasta or bread, you might get away with eating just a small portion of these. Just make sure you do not overdo it. Most dishes contain far too much carbohydrates. If you get tempted easily, just ask for smaller portions when ordering. Whenever possible, opt for healthier cooking methods such as grilling, steaming and broiling, instead of frying or foods drowning in cream. Meat that is covered with breadcrumbs contains carbohydrates too. So, does ketchup, sauces and salad dressing. If it's a social event, alcohol may be served. It's best to avoid alcohol, but if you must have some, drink in moderation and try not to exceed 2 glasses. It may not be ideal, but 2 glasses are still manageable. Also note that you should take your time and spend at least 20 minutes to chew and complete your meal. It takes about that long for your brain to register that your stomach is full. Be mindful when you're eating outside. Mindful eating will help you be aware of what you're eating even if you dine outside, and it will serve you well if you have diabetes. Thank you for watching our video. And don't forget to check our #1 recommendation to reverse diabetes.